Here I was just chatting away with you guys in the chat, and I forgot to start the video. How is everybody? Let's see. Ooh, I sound echoey. We know how that goes. We got Carrie, we got Celeste, Sandy. Sandy, you know what? It's not about her keeping you honest. It's about you two keeping me honest because I'm always a hot mess. Okay, let's see. I'm just making sure that you guys can hear me okay. All right, I know somebody's going to make the comment of why do I have a fleece on? Because my son already did. It's 105 degrees outside. Well, actually, I don't think it's that hot today, but it is freezing cold in this house. So, yes, layer up, layer up. Welcome, everybody. The higher the temps. I took Zenny out to do her business like at about 10 o'clock. The kids had taken her out in the morning. And I walked out and had my glasses on. It was just like steam. I couldn't see a thing. I was like, well, this is going really well. Hello, Celeste. I hope that you're not gardening today. Well, you know what? Where you're at, it's probably a little bit nicer, isn't it? You guys are funny. We have a whole bunch of fun stuff. Here, let me show you. Let me show you the girls. Give you a close-up. Look at Millie. Whoops, where is she? There she is. She's got a treasure chest with her today. That's something. There we go. So I did it. I told you guys I was going to bring the fairy gardens, and then I decided I got all creative. Whoops, come here. So Anna Stella's here too. And then look, I made her a little, not real, this is not grass underneath here, but it is foam so that I could put all the little things because I was like, you got to see what little Anne could have. And I even found a Mary Englebright 10. How fun is that? Kind of different little addition to the party today. How is everybody? Besides it being weirdly hot. My mom and dad are here. I told my mom, I said, well, you stick around too much longer and I'm going to make you come down here and work with me. Aren't they adorable? Yeah, the 10's really cute. So you can use the 10 just like it is. When we get to the bidding, I'll explain that because it's just the piece of foam that was in either Anne or Millie's little box. I'm going to have to get used to the fact that I have my phone the other way today. I didn't pay attention. And then I had some of the grass. But I've got an entire tote full of fairy garden stuff. These were all things. I had an entire display of fairy garden pieces, and I used to teach classes. And I did a lot of adult classes, but I did kids classes too. So they loved to come in and pick all the little goodies. So I'm like, well, somebody needs some of these. And I do a fairy garden. And my mom was down here earlier, and I told her, I'm going to have to remind her. I said, send me some of your pictures of your fairy gardens, because she used to teach the classes mostly. She taught them, and I was just there for, support. And she's got beautiful fairy gardens. So I'm like, send me some pictures. I'll put them on my community tab. All right. It's steamy here, too. Well, let's talk a little bit about what's going to happen today. First of all, I'm going to do something I think I'm going to start doing at the beginning of every sale. I'm going to do a 5 and dime. And so items will either be $5 or $10. And they're probably going to be things that are either clearance. You guys know that I do clearance sometimes from weeks past, or if I find something that I'm just like, okay, let's do a quick claim. And that's how we'll start it off. So quick claims. I did take the time to add every single lot or every item into the banners so that the moderators can see that. Your moderators today are going to be Sandy. Backing her up is Carrie, the paper monkey. So Sandy is also Wilhelmina. So we will wait for them, whomever is doing the bid end. And that's how we will know who was the successful bidder. Should Sandy want to bid, then Carrie's going to back her up. And then both of the two of them will be communicating with you and answering questions if I am not paying attention. And they will also tell me halt if Karen Williams doesn't tell me. Welcome, Karen. Sweet, sweet Karen. Sarah Lee, I'm so glad you were here. I was looking. I have some little stacks. Well, let me see. Let's see if I can show you. I told you I was going to start going through everything. Okay, see that? That's 3 tiers full of stuff, and that entire tote are different themes or seasons or holidays that I will be building bundles for. But while I was doing that, I found some things. And so I was like, I need to send some Happy Meal. Sarah Lee, I found something for you. I'm telling you, it's cute. So what we will do is we'll just start with like a 5 and dime. We will do those as quick claims. You'll see those in the banners, as I said, as QC. And a quick claim, if you don't already know, is that I will give you a number, a letter, a word, and the first person, or if it's a whole bunch of things, I will, just say type the one you want. First person that is in wins that item. It's that simple, easy peasy. How come 2 of me are back here? God forbid. You only need 1. You don't need 2 of me. Excuse me. So I am shipping from Iowa, and I do use Pirate Ship, and I do ask that once you receive your invoice, that you pay that as soon as possible, so that I can get things shipped out for you. Be looking for an email. So what I will need from you, is that if you are new and haven't bid for a while, just please send me an email at the email below, Restoration Harmony, the number 1 at gmail.com. And I just need your real name, the shipping address in which you wish your items to be shipped to, and your email if it is different from the one you're sending it from, for PayPal. So some people have a different PayPal email, and so let me know that. If you don't have a PayPal, not a big deal, because you can just check out as a guest. I just need to know the proper email. Let me see. Oh, and if let's see, Karen or some other friend has it. Karen's usually really good at reminding everybody. If you are not, please make sure that you are in all messages. So in your chat, you will see it says, it should say live chat. So it depends on what kind of device you're on. But make sure that you are in live chat. If you're not, over to the right, there'll be 3 little dots. Just click on those and you can toggle between the 2. One other thing that will happen is on occasion, thank you, Karen. Hey, Sherry. Nice to see you. One other thing that might happen on occasion is you'll see that maybe chats are coming in, but you're not seeing me at the right time. So you can X out of the live and then come right back in, and it should get you right to the most current place in which we are at. A lot of people don't know that there's a difference. And so Karen's very good Karen is an expert moderator. She does it for a couple other folks. And so she reminds us. Landon. Yeah, he never even stops and says hi. How rude, right? We'll have to tell him. He'll be coming back down here because he's upstairs with my mom and dad. So when he does, we'll say halt. Say hi to everybody. What else do we need to know? So once you've won, if you win, please send me an email if you haven't and with all the information that's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. And please pay your invoice as soon as you can. If you don't get something with me or get something from me within, by Sunday morning, then, reach out. I usually, depending on what's happening, I usually try to invoice on Saturday. You want to come say hi?
Well, I don't want to.
See, I told them if mom's here long enough. Here's my mama.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for being on YouTube. Thanks for supporting Angie. And if she hasn't already, have you sold those little goodies
I
yet?
haven't even started selling anything.
Well, she needs to get busy and quit chatting. And she's got some cute stuff that you guys will have a lot of fun with.
See, she's bossy even when she's on YouTube.
Of course.
What are moms for?
That's right. Bye, everybody.
Are you leaving?
Yes.
All right, love you.
Love you too.
Drive safe.
We will. Okay,
Um,
come here.
So, and I told them that you would send me pictures of the fairy garden. So
Okay, by email or by
you can just text them to me.
text them to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, love you.
Love you.
Look you're getting to see the whole fam. Now we'll make Landon stop. So anything else? Anything different than, oh, so I tried to, doesn't it sound like mom? I'm sure I sound like that a lot with my kids too. Then this QC that you'll see is for quick claim, and you'll know that that's just something, it's one price, and you'll be able to know that because we'll tell you. And then the other abbreviation that you'll see is SB for starting bid. So those are the two things I think that are most important. If you guys think of anything else, those of you who have been here lots of times, feel free to hop in. But if you guys have questions and this is your first time being here, not to worry. There's a lot of love going on, as you will find out in the comments. We are all having a good time. Whether you decide to purchase something or just want to hang out for a little fun on a Thursday afternoon, then thank you, Sherry. That's fine too. But if you are so inclined, we would love it if you said hi and told us what you're up to. Anything else, ladies? Oh, just in case. I didn't do it last week, but we are back on with just in case. Let me tell you what that is. Thank you, Karen. All right, I'm going to put this on the screen too, because some people like to read it, and I know that it's cut off at the very bottom. I'm going to go away for a second, but I'm still here, I promise. Here you go. So just in case is a really fun way for you to bid. And I'm trying to get you guys more comfortable with putting in your bids and, bidding against each other. It's a safe and happy place. And, we're all friends here. Here I am again. I keep popping up 2 people at a time. And what will happen is if you are bidding, and let's just say that, as you see on the screen, you bid $50 and I say, I am going to count down. I count down from 15 and I start that countdown and you go, oh, I really, really want that item. So you put a just in case in of 100. When I count down to 0 and Sandy and or Carrie type bid end, you'll be looking for Sandy typing bid end unless Sandy has asked Carrie to back her up. Then if you are the successful bidder, whatever the bids came in between $50 and you putting in your just in case, let's say in this case it was $80, then you would get that item for $81. However, if 2 or more people put a just in case in, so you have one that, that's 100 and somebody had one at 99, then that means that your just in case now becomes an actual bid and you would pay 99 or you would pay $100. Last person bid 99, your winning bid is 100. Does that make sense? Karaoke. Well, I'm sure there'll be some singing while we're here. I'm positive. And see, you get 2 of me again. So, there's that. It's already starting off just really wonderfully. There we go. Wilhelmina is Sandy. That's right. Or as I call her, Sandy Wilhelmina. But, teach their own, whatever she tells you. All right. Now I think I've covered everything. This is going to be fun. We're going to start with our 5 and dime. So what is my first item up for bid? Let's see. Oh, this is an easy one. I thought we would do this because we still have state bundles. So state bundles are $10, and they are discounted. Here are the states that I have at the moment. If there's a state that you want that I do not name, I will write it down and I will check if I have it and I feel like it's $10 worth of stuff. Sometimes, some don't have quite as much. If it's not, I will give it to you as a discount if you want it. So if there's not a state here that's listed, let me know if there's something you want it. All you have to do, this is where we're starting off easy, is when I name a state, if the first person that types it in, they get that state. So I've got Arkansas, Delaware, Florida, Illinois, Iowa, Indiana. Should I slow down? Kansas, Missouri, plenty of Missouri, Montana, Maryland, Maine. No, I just drew a blank. Massachusetts, Minnesota, Oregon, Ohio, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, and Utah. But I have the other states. I just don't know. There's 50 of them, so it takes a while. So I've just kind of done those and have been collecting. But they have all kinds of good things in them. If you've watched past sales, they have some a little passports thing, which is a kids thing. They have maps. Some of them have vintage photographs, vintage postcards, just whatever I find from whatever states. And then I just tuck them in the bags until I feel like there's enough items that I can bring them to the sale. Now, if you are hopping on and you see this and I've already gone on to something else, if you do want one of the items, you just feel free to let me know and we'll backtrack a little bit. And if you're watching on the replay, please also, just like everybody here is doing, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to comment. Tell us which favorite thing that you saw was, and if there's something that didn't sell, let me know if you want it, and I will make it happen. Okay. Was that a good lead-in? Was that a good... Let's try it out. That's what I was trying to do. Because we pretty much have the state bundles every single week. So I figure that's a pretty good 5 and dime. I did take South Dakota. And I will be doing a travel, kind of how do I do my travel journals with my South Dakota trip. And so I pulled the South Dakota kit so you guys could see it in action just in case. Thank you, Karen. I needed that. All right. One thing I did forget. Today is a bundle of fabulousness because guess what? I've been, going through things. And I'm not even going to tell you much, but I am going to show you. There's a lot of goodness. A whole thing of guest checks. And do you see Hannah Montana sticking out there? Uh-huh. Yep. She's in there. I'm just saying. Can I get her out of there? I was like, Hannah Montana, don't let Demi see this. She'll probably want it. Were any of your kids Hannah Montana fans? Anyway, it's full of very, very fun stuff. And there's a couple of things that are going to be coming up for bid. And I had some additional pieces, so I popped them in there too. But it's full of stuff. There's antique postcards in there, some really cool things, and some things that I'm going to be working on in my upcoming 100-day challenge. Hello, Carol. Welcome. Which I also try to do if you're new here. I try to bring some of the things that I will be actually doing tutorials on so that if somebody wants to participate and it's an item that they don't have, and with that 100-day challenge, there's some weird ones, I'm telling you. By the way, when the day that flour comes up, not FLOWER, but OUR, I'm not doing it. Unless you guys have something you think I should make. I can't think of anything except to do some really crazy batik thing, and that seems really messy. So, all right, number 2. Oh, I've got the 80s gift wrap, but it's a bargain today because it needs to go. And it is, this is new old stock. It's from the 80s, and it is 3 packages for $5. So I'm going to give you a number. Well, how about I show them to you? So kind of pay attention. There's a lot. Let me see if I have my sheet from last week because I better find it. Did you know who's going to be mad if I don't? Karen Williams. Because she missed it last week, but I even numbered them. It's amazing. So listen, I can be taught. Okay. Paper mache, you gotta be kidding me. Really? Are you serious? Okay, so 80s new old stock, 3 packs. These are brand new, never been opened. I did have a few that were, and those are in kits that come later. I added them to some other vintage stuff, but these have not been opened. So we got tulips and hearts. We have hearts and bunnies, and they're 3 packages for $5. These are different. These are, well, what did I call these? Something. Oh, you know what? I call these bunnies, just so you know. And these are, can you see that okay? Flowers. Some kind of flowers. Hearts and flowers, I think. I like this one. This is Happy Birthday, but I love these flowers on there. These splatters were number 6. Splatters. See some of, oh, I have an extra one. Hold on. Just so you know, I added all the rest. I have 2 of these. I'm going to put those. I also have 2 of the tulips. Well, isn't that fun? These need to go. This is why we're doing bargain prices. I have 2 of these. The hearts and the flowers. And I have 2 of the bunnies. Look at that. Bunnies. So 2 of those. Well, that makes it easier. Then these packs are a little bit smaller. So let me just put these up here for reference. Okay, I'm sorry. I do have numbers next to them. Now I'm not reading them. This one is hearts, and it is number 1. I'll go back over them again. And then this last one, I called vines because I didn't know what to call it, but there are 2 packs. 2 packs of vines. Vines are number 2. Number 2, vines. All right, so let me go through them again. If anybody's interested, you just type in the number 22, and then you can pick what you want. And I'll go through the numbers again so as not to confuse anybody, mostly myself. Number 1, hearts. Number 2, vines. Oh, I even wrote on them, Karen. Oh, on some of them I did. Now remember, some of them are gone from last week, so the bunnies are number 4. The circus ones are gone. Number 5 is butterflies. $5 for 3. You get to choose 3 packs. Number splatter. Number 6 is splatter. This totally screams 80s to me. Did I get them wrong? No. Tulips. I have 2 packs of tulips. Number 9. And the last one I have, what did I call these? I'm calling them purple flowers. Number 5. Or number 7. That sounds good. All right. $5, 3 packs. Carol, Crinkled Path, you are the first lucky winner. So tell me which ones you want. I know it's like a test, right? Tell me which ones you want. Hearts. Vines. Number 1. Number 2. Yellow bunnies are number 4. I mean, I could guess because I could probably figure out what you wanted, but I'll let you just tell me. Tulips. Splatter. See? Splatters of bunnies and vines. All right. Now, here's what happens. Carol is going to get her name into the Mucky Duck. He says hello. For a chance to win the giveaway tonight. So I need to write her name down here. And put her in the duck. The duck. That's okay, Carol. I can't either. But if I don't, I guess I'm getting a switch. So says Karen Williams. I think my mom just got out of working tonight because she is still here. And I always ask her, do you want to come and hang out with me? Isn't the Mucky Duck cute? Okay. I'm going to go back up to the comments. Hang on. Karen's telling me. Did I see anybody else before I move on? Okay. If anybody does later, they're here. Thank you, Carol, for being the first bidder of the night. And thank you, Sandy and Carrie, for bid ending. And Karen for keeping me in check, girl. All right. Next one. Oh, here he comes. The ladies would like you to say hi.
Hello.
See, he went by Karen a little bit slower that time. There you go. All right, next one. Okay, this is totally rando, but I've had this sitting over here since I did my bow video. And when I kept thinking, what should I do? I'm looking for the directions. There are directions for this thing. Hey, Dim. So, this is going to be $5. And I'm just going to tell you, if I don't even need to explain it. If you want to just put in bow maker, if you're interested, it is yours. So, I have one of these, right? Well, apparently I had two of these. However, somehow I can't find the dowels for it, which, not really that big of a deal. But I have written down on here 3 dowels, 7 inches tall and 3.5 inches tall. That's what goes into here. These work great. And the dowels you can just buy. This one doesn't have the one you put the spool on, which you don't really need it. But if anybody, you didn't say hi. You just said you got a peace sign from the daughter. But if anybody wants one of these, it is yours for $5. If not, I think I want to, I don't know what I should do with it. I guess I could donate it, but I was thinking, is there somewhere that, is a not-for-profit that does, gift wrapping for the holidays for, I don't know. But I think that's my last 5 and dime. All I do know is it's not going back in my little area over there because I don't know why it's been there that long. Do I have any other? Carol, it is not cold here. It is cold in this house. It is 100 degrees-ish outside. Yes, I do have fleece on. Oh, I have one more 5 and dime. This is another one of those things that has been, I really had good intentions. I thought I was going to make a whole book or whole journal from this. Here's what's cool about it is that it is a large, these are what I call coffee table books. It is a book from Rome. says something Maytag 1961, but that's just an inscription. It is from 1960, but I wanted to see if I can help you feel the pages. Well, now it's not even. It's very, very. I don't know if there's any foxing on the sides of the pages, but it's really, brown. It doesn't show up like that. But can you hear that? See how thick that paper is? It's really cool. But it is from 1960, and the book is pretty big. I can tell you how big it is. It's got tons of photos. So I thought, oh, this would have been cool to do something for my mom and dad when they foxing is like around the edges. You'll see it's more brown here than in the rest of the page. That's a great question. I honestly didn't know what that was until I started junk journaling. So there's lots and lots of pictures you could fussy cut. There's some art, some that I'm not going to show you because it's a little disturbing, but that's cool. I don't know. There are some colored pictures. Oh, look. It's just a neat book. So if you are someone who wants to do some kind of, travel journal, I'm looking for some other. If you are of Italian heritage, like our family is. Hi, Kara. And want to do some kind of genealogy type thing. There's, I'm assuming this is on top of the, yeah, it is. The Sistine Chapel. Have fun. So lots of cool pictures. It is, it is $5 if anyone is interested. And I'm going to put it with the bow thing. It's heavy. Oh, I was going to measure it. I don't see any interest, but if somebody is interested, I will measure it for you. All right. What do I have next? Oh, I have a Highlights magazine. This is the first time that we're going to be live for bidding. So 5 and Dime is complete, and we're going to bid. I'm starting you guys out easy. So here's how we do it if you haven't done it before. If you would like to bid on the item, I am going to put its starting bid at $1. So you would put in dollar increments the number that you wish to bid. Whoever wants to bid first can bid 1, or if you really wanted it, you could bid higher. And then you just kind of start bidding. $2, $3, whatever you might wish. But this is from 1971. I think they still make Highlights magazines. I'm pretty sure. And it has really cool colors. It's very much word fun. And the pages are really nice and thick too. They are larger. I'm going to be doing a video on I don't know what day it is, but it's about my prompt is pages from books. I'm like, oh, well, that one I can do. But I decided to do some oversized book pages. And here, I told you guys I had no comics in my house before I got this. I just did a video where I got some. There was a comic. I just didn't look hard enough. Oh, gosh. Here we go. Oh, my gosh. Mrs. Toozle's birthday. This is never, it doesn't even feel like it's ever been used. Thinking can be fun. Listen to how we lied to our children. Thinking can also be exhausting. Just kidding. The Story of County Cullen. Once I saw a little bird. I love reading this. I'm just going to say. Well, this is cool. Planting rice. I just love the colors and the stories, and let's talk things over, it says. It's about children hearing things on TV and talking things out, whether it's true or not. Lesson to be learned still today. So I have $2, it looks like, looking for 3 or more. This little monkey and this little mixed up story thing. Oh, here, look at this. These are all facts about Canada. Awesome. So these would be things like I would put in to the state bundles, you know, things that I see on a different state. I know. And I'm pretty sure that they still make them. What can I do with my hair? Honey, I think that every day. Pony up. That's my answer. Pony up. Put it in a messy bun. So this is pretty cool. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count it down. Parents, use your talents and experiences. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid it. Oh, why is that banner up there? I missed one on the ticker. I added them all to the ticker to make it a little easier, and hopefully it does, if I don't have mistakes like that. Thank you, Karen. So we've got, all right, Karen at $2. See, I'm learning not to say anything until Sandy and or Carrie tell me otherwise. All right, Karen, your name's going into the Mucky Duck. And let me just make your name thing here. Karen. All right. Oh, I've got some linens today. The Good and the Bad Kid. I don't know if I remember that. From the highlights magazines? Oh, Goofus and Gallant, yes. But you know what? I didn't see that. I bet they're in there though. Yes, The Good and the Bad Kid. All right, I have 2 different linens. We'll do this one first. Which one are we doing? Wrong ones. Okay. Hold on, I gotta put that one back. All right, the one thing that is going to be popping up is, let me change it out. I have a tiny Swedish table runner. The starting bid is $2. Now, let me tell you, this is like brand new. Oh, shoot. I was going to look up and see what it said. I bet somebody will know or can Google it. This is from my great-grandmother, Amelia, and my great-aunt, Evie, used to, well, they traveled a lot, and they were Swedish, and they spent a great deal of time there. If you've watched some of my older videos in my hauls, I did one where my mom gave me totes full of letters from their Swedish relatives and such. But this is just a sweet little, it would go like on your, maybe your coffee table or your dresser scarf is what they also called them. They would put in your bedroom. And my comments aren't up here. But it is absolutely beautiful. It doesn't look like, I mean, it's in perfect condition. I think this would be so, well, if you wanted, it would make a beautiful cover if you're working on, you know, some type of, again, heritage journal or travel journal. But if you're weren't, you could, you know, the flowers are all embroidered. So pretty. Well, I could say which one, Karen. I could tell you, Carrie. All right, I'm going to keep moving on to the next one because there is another one, and it is just starting at $3. This is huge. It is the table runner, and somebody needs to take this home because I had two of them. I kept one. They are in great shape. Now, yes. Did I put the right thing up there? Yeah. There's this, right? That's pretty. But look at that trim. And it is on this side. It looks like the ribbon trim. Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, you could totally use it. And then look. And okay, I'm just gonna go my arm's length because I did not measure it. This must have been on a ginormous table. Or it's made, or no, I don't think it was a curtain. I got it going the wrong way. So let me just go from the beginning. Greetings from Norway. See, well, I could have made it up. Carol, thank you. Okay, there's the first one. And then, I mean, it goes, oh goodness, hold on. You gotta wait for it. It's coming up. The best part's coming up. I can't even, can you even see it? Look at that. Let me just get it closer. Does that not scream journal cover or what? Or really beautiful. And then the rest is, see, it's gotta, you know what? I bet this was a curtain. I bet it was one that just stayed on the edge because let me see if it has a loop on the other side. Do you see that? They were often just decorative and they just hung there. They did nothing. Yeah, I bet that's what it is because it's long. And there were two, so that would make sense, two panels. But it's $3, and I see Carol in at 3, and I'm going to count it down. So we're looking for 4 or more. Let's see, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And it's really soft too. So what if you decided to use it for journaling, when you cut it apart, you could use this part to cover the inside of a journal or the outside, like if it had writing and you didn't want it to show through. It's really soft. Okay. Carol is our winner. Excellent. You'll have to let me know what you're going to do with it. Because I have another one. Unless, of course, you want two to hang in your house, then I got you covered. But yeah, I thought they were beautiful, and I was like, that is worth it for the trim in itself. Okay, Carol, put your stuff there. Guess what I didn't do? I didn't write anything. Okay. Hang on, guys. Talk amongst yourself, please. And all right, we're up for another little periodical. We have a 1945. Hang on. Life magazine. Smells like old. All right, now you guys know these are huge. Well, maybe you don't know. These are 10.5 inches by approximately 14. So they are big ones. And that's what I was going to tell you is that book. Hello, Carol. the other Carol that prompt the book pages. I'm going to be making things out of oversized pages. And this would be perfect because it's humongous. But let me show you. It is the autumn. And, you know, don't have a snafu. I mean, just the illustrations in these are amazing. It looks like somebody cut something out of that. It wasn't all to me. Helen Jepson's favorite pinup is a little baby. But it is chocked full of 1945 goodness. Look at this. This is for vodka? Gin. Some gin. But look at those flowers. This is big enough, just the top of it, with the florals, that you could fold that in half and it would be one of your pages in your signature. That's how big it is. There's lots of booze pages, or booge, booze ads in here. Like, look at this. Which wasn't unusual. Oh my gosh, look at these kids with their puppies. Guess who's coming home tomorrow, speaking of puppies? Ruby. She's all educated, we hope. She got a new kennel. She's apparently kennel trained. There's something about soldiers getting shots in here. I don't need to see that. Look at this. Take the vitamins. Yes, it was, what kind of gin did it say? I don't know, something pretty with flowers. I mean, you got to appeal to everybody. Look at this. Modern man back in 1945. Now let's see what it really says. You should have seen Jones before he changed to an Englander mattress. Now he's wearing an apron and he's doing the dishes. So progressive you are. Oh my goodness, you guys. You got to see this. Well, first of all, this is cool, but this is not what I was going to show you. Blueprint for a post-war product. Hold on. Now, it says Teenage Magazine, right? It's an ad. Hang on. I don't want this to fall apart. I'm afraid if I keep moving it, it's going to... Are you eating your good looks? Question of the day for all of you. Are you eating your good looks? Yes, 1945. Look. Now, if you don't know which one you're supposed to be eating, I don't know. I don't know. Look at this. It's giving us all the things we need to know. So just in case. It's like etiquette. There's gloves. There's... What are they doing? They're trying on new clothes. This is pages from the first edition of Junior Bazaar Show. What dress combinations add up to. And that was the effects of indiscriminate eating. I should actually cut that out and put it on my refrigerator. Nah. All right. Is there a camera ad? There's a cigarette ad. Let me see. Let me flip through really quick. Camera. Do you need camera? Ephemera. Who are these people? Ooh. Indictments for World War II. A toothbrush ad. I'm looking. Hang on, I'm almost there. A razor. Here comes your Schick electric shaver. I'm not seeing, I see skating, I see more booze. Scotch this time. Oh, but hello. Hey. Scarf tricks. More alcohol. Well, I mean, you probably should have this just so you know how to wrap your scarf for your next outing of the day. You know that they do that now too. Everything old becomes new again. I do not see a camera ad, and I don't know. Do I have any? Oh, it was Karen who had. No, but I may have some somewhere. Good to know. Ask and you shall receive. So, see, these are good things to know when you guys are looking for something, which I got to tell you about. When you're looking for specific things, just say it because I will keep my eyes out. I will write things down and I will keep my eye out for them. Karen, I will keep my eye out probably in my house because I'm pretty sure I have some camera ads. And, if you have specifics, just send them to me. But here's the thing. So this next week, is the first week of the month, so I don't generally have a sale, right? Well, it's also, it's the world's longest garage or yard sale, and which Dave and I have been to. It is fun. I'm not going to that because it is the same week and as our 141 yard sale, which goes from Grimes, Iowa, which is literally like across the street, all the way to Sloan, Iowa, which is almost to Nebraska. So it's just like, taking a long road trip to Omaha. So Dave and I did it 1 year. Last year, my best friend from high school came and we did a little bit of it because we had our family or class reunion. And she was going to come back. Well, she's going to be a grandma for the first time and the baby's not here yet. So, I mean, rightly, she's ditching me for baby to be. So now she's not going. So it's just Dave and I. But if any of you guys want a road trip to, Iowa and then do an overnight, I said, are we going to camp? He said, no. 85 is the highest temp in the day and in the 60s at night. I said, okay, I'll find us a hotel to stay in. I said, okay, princess. All right, so we've got more direct. Hi, Stephanie. I'm so glad you're here. All right, this is the next item. We've done these several times. So these are antique. These came in a oak original display that was used in druggists or pharmacists in Garner, Iowa, and it was full of the labels. And so I have this is a 12 pack. And I think some of these might be different from the last time, but it is going to be a quick claim. The first person that puts the word mothball takes it home. Oops, that's upside down. Olive oil, because everybody should have some olive oil. First person says mothballs. These are awesome. I have some free digitals on this. Stephanie, they're yours. I'm going to show them all to you, though. I have some digitals that I did with these, and I do have a giveaway coming up. I have a few items on here that I've randomly picked, and if you win one of them, you'll get some of the collage type ones. But there's 2 olive oils. Tincture of iodine. These are just fabulous. When I saw this display, I was like, oh. And I was going to take it, I think I said to laudanum, to the dental office. Essence of Jamaican ginger. The whole display, because it still has labels in it. And then I was like, no, I think I like it right here. There's another peppermint. Yeah, they really are fabulous. I'll keep bringing them, but if you have been watching for a while, and truthfully, what I would do, I would use the originals, but I would either go grab my freebie. I think it's a collage. I have all the photos of them, but I haven't done one. But just take you know, take some pictures of them and then you can have them forever. You don't have to. So congratulations, Stephanie. Now, Stephanie, don't forget, and it's good if you guys are first haven't, you know, if I don't have your information, to send it right away. That way you can, I can see it on here and then we can verify. Stephanie, I'm going to need a little tiny piece of paper to pop in here. Okay, Stephanie, putting your name in the duck. My pen went AWOL on me. Stephanie. And Stephanie. I don't have any I don't have any Daphnes this week. Sarah Lee. I'm sorry. Hey, just mods, just to make sure I have the right. It was Stephanie, right? I didn't wait for you to tell me. I do have yours. I remember. If not, I know where to find you. I was like, I feel like I have her information already. Okay. I need to get some Daphnes. Let me write that down. I may have some, but they might have had. I might have taken a couple things out of them. Do you care? Did I put Karen's name in the duck? Karen's name is in the duck. I'm making sure I got everybody. I got Carol, Stephanie, Karen, and Carol. It should be. Yep. Thanks for keeping me honest. Okay. Here's something a little bit different. But not different. It's artsy fartsy. But I got picked some of these up at one of them at an antique store, and one of them, I think, well, actually, I don't remember where I got these other ones. But these are choice, and the starting bid is going to be $2. Now these are vintage. Okay, so there are choice number one is I can do that. I can make you a good price too. I mean, I might have some that haven't been touched. That's very likely. So these are called Easy Off crayons. They are old. I never did find. I have these. If I could lift up my little Smalls dough bowl, it has like antique. It has like the 64 crayons, and it has wooden dominoes and just little like ink pads and things like that. And so I got one of these for myself, and I was like, okay, somebody else needs to have these. I'd have a lot of displays in my craft room with vintage little pieces. If I had to guess, I would say they're probably, I don't know. I mean, so anyway, there's two. So one is for 2 packs of these. I could have used these the other day on my crayon thing. This one has a little bit of use to it. Somebody used a lot of the yellow. It says by the Crayola maker, so it makes me feel like they're like maybe 60s. I don't know. I could be off. Maybe they're newer. But that's one. And then the other one is another one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, this one's missing a color. The yellow's missing out of that one. But it comes with this Texel taped in. And I love these. I mean, I don't have a lot of them. I have a couple, but oh my. Um, it says they're non-toxic crayons. So it just says Easy F crayons are made so marks can be removed from washable, stain-resistant surfaces, not books, but generally these marks may be removed from those types of surfaces by wiping them with a damp cloth. We cannot guarantee that marks made by these crayons will be completely removed. All right, so I see 2, and we're looking for 3 or more, and we're going to go ahead and count it down. So the first one, let me put them in the right hands. The first one is for the 2 sets of crayons. The second one is for the tin and the crayons. And 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. They don't wipe off of anything easily, that's for sure. Okay, I'll wait for my bid enders and then we'll see whose name I'm putting in the mucky duck. They really are, Sarah. All right, Sandy. I see a just in case of. Well, wait a minute. Is it a just in case of 5? I'm waiting. Okay, so Karen gets the first choice for $4. Do you want the crayons and the tape or the 2 crayons? And then Stephanie, you're on deck. Crayon and tin. Okay. Karen, I just put your name in there. All right, so Stephanie, let me know if you want the 2 crayons, and don't feel bad if you do not. You can pass. If you do, I will write you down. Okay, no crayons. All right, we'll put those aside unless anybody else is interested. You let me know. Alrighty. There. Hey, that's perfect. All right. Oh, I have some stamps. Where are they? Here they are. So I need to go through all of my stamps. As you guys know from, I think I mentioned in a couple videos, I used to be a close to my heart maker. And so I have a lot of stamps in these pretty little boxes that have never been used, haven't even been cracked open. And I had some but they're on my top shelf, and so I can't reach it. But I did find 2 sets, and so I think you guys might like these. Here we go. So this is called the Treasures set. It's D1375. And I do have a copy of this, and I love it because it is like the dandelions, like blowing the little, and it says trust your heart. And there's this one that looks like, oh no, where is it? This one that looks like the dandelion. It's got the, whoops, I'm going the wrong way. But it's got the stem, and the stem says make a wish. There's trust your heart. It is when you give of yourself that you truly give. There is a thank you on there. You are my sunshine. And then there are these swirlies. And those swirlies say, the winds of change bring treasure unknown, embrace change. And then the other one says, those who bring sunshine into the lives of others cannot keep it from themselves. It's really a sweet stamp set. So $5 we're looking for as a starting bid. And if I don't see any interest, they've never been used. This is the first time I cracked them out of their packaging, but I love them. And if you've never had Close to My Heart stamps or any of their products, I don't care how long you've had them, they work brilliantly. I hate it when I hear sirens. That freaks me out. Grandma's quiet time. All right, I'm going to keep moving. I don't see any interest, but heck, these are almost, this was from the 25 years owning the innovation. Something. Owning the innovation, sharing the joy. Oh, they've been around for a long time. Halt, I'm halting. Okay. But I have a whole rack of stamps from Close to My Heart that I bought when I was a demonstrator. I see 5 and I'm looking for. You guys are awesome. 6 or more. And they are still going strong. I've never had to replace the ink, and I've just kept them closed, when I wasn't using them. They're like brand new. So I'm going to go ahead and count it down. Stephanie is in at 5. We're looking for 6 or more. And here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Sandy, isn't Carrie doing a fantastic job? Good job, Carrie. Good job. Why would I read the comments when I've got you guys? Hey, I'm a one-man show here. I should have kept my mom here, and then she could have helped me. She could have been like, "Stop, Angela." So see, Karen, having you and Carrie and Sandy is just like having my mom by my side. Okay, Stephanie. All right. I got a yearbook. By the way, if you did not see my Secret Santa unboxing of all the cool stuff she made out of the yearbooks things, because she knows how much I love them, you need to watch it. It's amazing. Santa is very, very talented. Okay. Sarah Lee, you're kidding me. Did you put a picture of it on your Instagram? Holy cow. You see behind me. Well, actually, underneath my iPad is a whole stack of little golden books because I always like to have it up a little bit higher. I stole from my 118 back there that I need to get the sale ready. Okay, this is the 1966 Dodger. It's cool. And one of the things that I oftentimes, look at this, them sitting by the lake. Carrie, how come I didn't see that? I love making those passports were fun. Making that digital for the passports, however, took me forever. The one thing I always complain about with a lot of the older yearbooks is that they don't always have like all the years or several years of the kiddos. Like they only have the seniors. Well, this one this one, it has both. Yay. Well, you know I'm going to go check it out. I thought I watched everything. Underclassmen. I am a little bit behind that. So it's got underclassmen, but it's got all of the pages. And you know, I haven't even done any videos yet on all of the excitement and fun that we're going to have with like those kind of pictures. And I've just used the little individual pictures or with all of the random pictures like this. I mean, come on. We could have some good times with that. So this is $4, starting at $4. And I am telling you, this is a year full of fun. I've been using what I have, and now I have some really cool things that my Secret Santa provided me as well. It'll be awesome. The FBI show back. Oh gosh. I will make sure of it. Oh, all right. We're at 5, looking for 6 or more. It is a lovely, lovely book. And I love that it's got, apparently this was Chris's, Chris. I don't know if Chris was a guy or girl. You're the best friend I've had, and I hope you always will be. Good luck with your A grades, and I will be seeing you a lot this summer. Keep smiling. Your best friend, Linda. Oh, somebody named Carol wrote to Chris. Which one of you Carols wrote to her or him? Remember, well, whoever Carol it was, it got horrible handwriting. See you next year. I got that part. Bunny? Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count this down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Some of these pictures, I'm like, oh my goodness. Well, what am I talking about? I could pop out my yearbooks. They'd probably be just as funny and just as good to do. It's not British. It's from a city in Iowa. A grades. A grades. All right. Stephanie. All right, I got to write your name and put it in the duck. Stephanie's good. The next thing, what do we got coming up while I write Stephanie's name down? Oh, we're going to do, this is the quick claim. So I've got some vintage bundles. I think there's 15 or 20 pages. I'm just going to do this while I'm writing Stephanie's name. If anybody wants them, sight unseen, because I'll tell you there's 2. $4. And you can just put in the color or the word red. They're similar but different. So number 1, look at that, Karen. Number 1 is we're calling it green, and it's got some cool stuff. And number 2, we're just calling it Easter. Hi, Cindy Wilson. And I'll just show you one pack, and then the other one. I just know this one's different because it has this, and I know none of the rest of them do. When I was going through the papers, I did find some that were in there from last week's that were singles, and they were hidden in there with some other stuff. Well, there's a bunch of this. And then I found these and those. So you can tell me, okay, so I see, just make sure, Carrie and Sandy, I see Cindy and Stephanie. If you just say confirm, just confirm for me, that would be awesome. And then if that is correct, the first person that put in red, which I see is Cindy, gets to pick. You can either pick the one with that I'm showing you right now, that is the green one, or you can just say bunny. Like I said, they're almost all the same. I think that might have been. They both have Easter. They both have Easter paper in them. But the one that I'm showing you right now is the only one that has that green piece. So, Cindy Wilson for the green. All right. Cindy gets green. I'm going to put just a second, hon. And then Stephanie, I'm assuming, let's see. Stephanie, do you want the other one then, hon? And I got to put your names in there. Okay. Let me get you in the duck. Cindy, how are you? Hi, Susie Allen. Okay. Susie, Cindy, Stephanie, Tammy's here too. Okay, I'm getting you guys both in the duck. I've written you both down there. Susie, you had asked for something, I'm pretty sure, in a comment or something. I woke up in the middle of the night the other day and I was like, Susie Allen needed something. What was it? Now I don't remember what it was. And Stephanie, yes, as long as it has all the other papers I saw except the green one. Got it. It's yours, girl. It's Tammy, Texas Sweet Tea Treasures, Tammy. Oh my goodness. Welcome, kid. I was just talking about you and your. No, that was not. That was Tammy, the other Tammy. Is it the other Tammy here? Nope, she's not. Tammy Renee Walker. All right. Who wants to go to a revival? Because that's what we're going to do. This is from 1907. Now, these are not like the ones I brought last week. These are, it was the other Tammy. And I don't even know if I said her name. But it was 1907. But I would only say great things about you. And if you send me the real life pair of boots that you made on your tag video with the flowers on them, you'd be my boot fairy. If you guys haven't seen her video on making the boot tags, oh my gosh, I wish she could bring them to life. They're beautiful. All right, Revival Praises, 1907. Now, here's what's cool about this. Yes, praise the Lord and the beauty of this book. Look at this. Can you see that? Okay, this is, Karen was talking about paper mache. This is like paper mache. It's literally the glue, and you can see. Oh, there. Well, Dale needs them for her Dale Evans. Maybe Dale can work her magic and bring them to life. And the front and the back of this revival book. Now it's like you can see that you can see through it. I can see you there. But the front and back have that in there. This is unbelievable. I don't know. But it's from 1907. This is what makes me just like fascinated. 1907. You think that this was like, I imagine there's weed on it. So I'm thinking they're going through the prairies and they have these hymnals and they're taking them, sharing them, and all these people, hardworking people, are in a tent singing the praises. 1907. It's all just music. Okay. Gone, sinner, gone is what I thought it says. No. It says gome. Which the copyright of that song was 1879. I'm reading this because what is gome, sinner, gone? Oh, it does say, it says come, sinner, come. Well, those look like G's. But then when you look at the actual, I'm like, gome, sinner, go. Oh, that is odd. Just read the lyrics and then you can see them in different font. This is really yeah, you go. Starting bid is $3. Anybody can start bidding at any time. Just put in a bid of 3 and then we will be there. Looks like we already had a 3, and so we're looking for 4 or more. Yeah, I'm making stories up. I don't know if this is true, but I imagine I watched too many read too many of the Little House on the Prairie books. There was something else that was old that I feel like I watched where they oftentimes had the traveling revivals. What was that? Okay, we have 4, we're looking at 5 round notes and just the feel. Okay, let me see if I can get it up here. No, it's like smooth. But I mean, like these copyrights, 1900 for each of the songs, 1887. Makes it worth it right there. I need stronger glasses, apparently. See, now this also looks like the Gomforter has gone. But then you read what it says, and it's clearly come. The Comforter has come. They made their fonts a little bit different. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count it down. And it looks like we are at 4 and looking for 5 or more. And I'm going to count it down. We're waiting for the bid end when I get to 0, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And if you haven't yet, I see that we have about 17 people joining us. That's awesome. If you haven't hit that thumbs up, would you do that? Because that makes me very happy. And it tells YouTube that you want to see more stuff like this. So helps you, helps me, helps YouTube. We all win. Oh, Cindy, Cindy, Cindy. I'm not going to hold it against you. You, I think, are the highest bidder. And you don't fight with yourself, Cindy. You're funny. Hey, the week I've had, that would totally be something I would do. Trust me. It's a bad one. That's okay though, Cindy. So the truth is, like, one way you don't really bid against yourself is if you put a just in case in, and I talked about that at the beginning, but I might as well just talk about it one more time. Is that if you really want something and a lot of people are bidding, then you can put what your highest or top bid is. I need another piece of paper for Cindy's thing. And you just type in JIC, and then let's just say you really want it, and your just in case highest bid, the most you'd pay is $10. Then if you are the highest bidder, somebody comes in at $6, then you would just pay $1 more than that. You'd pay $7. So that's what a just in case is. So see, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right. We're doing good, guys. Should we do some fairy? Does anybody want me to do a fairy garden lot? Just to break it up a little bit. Because I got it out here. How about we do, yes, Miss Sierra. You can pay via PayPal. If you don't have PayPal, no big deal. If you are the winning, let me just pop it back up there. If you are a winning bidder, you just send an email to me at Restoration Harmony, the number 1. It's right. No, it's right. You see it. It's right there. Restoration Harmony, the number 1 at Gmail. And you send me your real name, your mailing address, your YouTube name, if it's different, and the email that you want me to send your invoice. If you have PayPal and that email is different from the one you're sending me my email, let me know that. That's it. I'm so glad to have you here, Sierra. I got to watch, I went back and watched some of the Secret Santa videos where I got to see your baby. I was like, I'll take that one. I'll take that baby. All right, we're just going to do, we're going to do Millie. Now, Millie is, these are Mary Englebright. I got to find the Fairy Garden fairies. And the first one that I have, these, like I said, I had these at the shop and had a whole wonderful display of fairy garden items from that line. And so this is Millie. This is her box. Today, Millie is coming with her is she not beautiful? And they're made of, I believe it to be resin. So I've had people ask before, like, could I put this in a fish tank? Well, you could without any water in it. But Millie is also going to come with her treasure chest. Isn't she precious? Yes, shipping is extra. However, I do get really great rates through something called Pirate Ship. And I do ship from Iowa, which Iowa is pretty central, so that's kind of a benefit to you as well. Thank you for asking this question. And I told you, as I promised, all of you, our friends here will take care of you. We'll all take care of each other. So ask away. So if anybody is interested in fairies and you like Millie the Mermaid, her best friend Anna Stell will come in a little bit later. She is starting at $8 for her and her treasure chest. So you get both. And I do believe if you love her and you want to take her home with you, and you're bidding, I do think somewhere in that tote, I have more under the sea Millie items. She is the only Mary Englebright mermaid. I think that there's a beach, I can't remember her name, but there's a little beachcomber girl, but there's not any others that are under the sea. So I see 8. Why do I keep looking at my phone when I could be looking at this? We're looking for 9 of them or more. And the original box comes with it. So I will be sure to send that packaged up and nice and neat. This one does not have a box, so I will just wrap it really well when I ship it. So we're at 8, looking for 9 or more, and I'm going to go ahead and count Millie down. She needs to come to a new home. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Hi, Susan Fleming. Also, whoever the winning bidder is, hang on a second. So one thing, tell me if you would like, if whoever the winning bidder is, just a lurker. We love our lurkers. I do have the tutorial sheet that my mom and I used. And so this goes with another kit. But if whoever the winner is wants the instructions, I also did volunteer that I would do either a live or a tutorial on making a fairy garden. See, I could get my mom to do that. So if you guys want me to do that, I do have a lot, and it's a lot of fun stuff. So Karen Williams, congratulations. And I know there's more under the sea stuff somewhere in that tote. Okay. Karen needs her name in there. I'm excited for you to have that. I think I have some more millies. I have a couple more millies, and I have some more under the sea things. So I almost wrote Millie on your name going in the pot. Okay. Got it. Love a little liquor. All right. We'll bring out, unless you want me to do another fairy garden thing, I'm going to switch it on back for a second. But yell, halt, whatever. Okay. Where am I at? Oh, I got more tablecloths and goodness. All right, these are choice, and they're starting bids at $3. Hang on, I got to get to. That's what I get for going out of order. Right there. Okay, so the first one is, I think this was my great aunt's too. I don't know, maybe not, but it's like perfectly like pressed, and it is a round tablecloth. And it is gorgeous. And there are 4 napkins to go with it. And look at all of the detail on there. That could make some really cool stuff. So it is starting at $3 for this one, and it comes with the 4 napkins. Look at that. You could just fold that in half. You got traveler's notebooks, but there's 4. You got cover for a traveler's notebook. That's about the size. Isn't there 4? 1, 2, yeah. There are 4 of these, and they have, hang on. And that's what they've got on the end. So that's choice number 1. And then choice number 2, I may have to stand up for this. But let me show you close up. Hi, kitty cat. I'm just getting all of, this one does have stains on it. This one, I don't know. This one was in that tote. And we used to have farm to table dinners at our venue. And so I would dress the tables with these. So we're at 6, looking for 7 or more. Here's the other one. Hang on. And some of them didn't make the cut because they, had stains on them. But let me show you. Okay, so this looks like it's a square tablecloth, but it's got the basket. Well, there's 2. Both sides are the same. How about I just go with that? I love these colors. They're the pastels. And see, this goes on the other side. But there are stains. If you're just going to use their embroidery, doesn't matter. So glycerin takes most every stain out. Really? Just like regular, halt, Ange, I'm halting. just plain old glycerin, huh? Like glycerin that I would use when I'm making like my body or my room sprays. So this all comes together. So this and this, the round, really detailed, crispy meaning it's been starched, with the 4 napkins is choice number 1. And then choice number 2 is the all of the beautiful embroidered. And then not only does it have the beautiful embroidered flowers and the pastels, but it's got this great, can you see that? Trim all the way around it. Yes, it is choice. So you get, when the bid ends, you will get a choice between whether you want this set or this set. And the fly's free. It can come with you. Freddie Fly. All right, we're at 12, looking for 13. I'm going to go ahead and count it down. I'm going to try to get a little close up on these flowers, though, so you can see them. Let's see. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And I'm looking for the stain. I know it was like pretty significant, but now I can't find it. Oh. Huh. That looks like it was on my table at a time and somebody spilled wine. It wasn't, but. All right. So we're at bid end and we'll wait for. Good. There we go. Carrie for the bid end. And I said, look, Cindy's got that just in case down. Yeah, they are really pretty. Okay. So Cindy, you had, let's see. We had a bid of 14. And then Cindy had a just in case of 16. You didn't need it because yours, it looks like, was the highest bid. So you won at 14. So which one would you like, Miss Cindy? You can have the crisp linen color. First one, the round one. Okay, Cindy. Cindy, Cindy, Cindy. And then Cindy W. And I'll just say it with, just as a reminder, if you're here watching and you want to jump in and bid on something, no problem. You do that. And then send me the information that I need, which I will put up here one more time. So you can see that while I'm writing everything down. Cindy and Karen wanted the first one. Okay. And was there anyone else, Carrie, before? Let's see. Karen, and then I thought I saw somebody else. Do you see Stephanie next? Oh, mine stopped with the, I need your help. Carrie, or I see Stephanie. Okay. For some reason that won't let me scroll up anymore. So Karen is passing. Karen is passing. So Stephanie, if you wanted the pastel florals, then just let me know, and that would be for 9. And if not, Cindy, if you wanted those, I think you were, and then I thought there was somebody else before that. At 12, Stephanie. Thank you. Yeah, I'm counting on you guys. So Stephanie, did you want it for 12? Because I can't, for some reason, I can't scroll up right now. Okay, no problem. And then if you guys can, if you saw anybody that was before Stephanie that I Of course we missed you. Carrie held down the fort. Was there anybody before her? And if so, just let me know. If not, I'm just gonna move on. Or you know what? If there was somebody, just type it in. And if that person wanted the pastels, then just type it in there. And I'm just gonna keep. Oh, okay. Carol at Crinkled Path. Did you want the pastels, or were you looking for the? I know. I need snacks too, because you know how I roll. Oh, shoot. You know what? Let me look back here. Karen. Let's see. Karen. And who else? Is there anybody else? Karen won one of the random bids. I feel like you already had this, though. Thanks, Carol. Karen, tell me if you do. Those who... Do you have this? Not all those who wander or lost bracelet? I feel like you got one of these in the... If you did, let me know, and I will give you something different. Or if you're like, I don't want a bracelet, I want camera ads, then you can tell me that too, and I'll trade it up. Okay. I didn't think so. Okay. I got you. I see that you got a free gift. I don't usually show, but I had some extra fun things that I found, so I was like, why not? We're doing some paper dolls, I think. Yes, we are. Now, if you like this kind of stuff, and oh, do you see her? Oh yeah. I always keep Tammy that blanket for the puppy, but I think she's up with Demi, so the kitty's taking it over. She is the tiniest little cat, and she's the best sweetheart. The paper dolls are going to be $5. I just read an article. They're going to be starting at $5, and I'll go over these. The first one is the ballets. I just read an article about how do you know if your cat thinks that you are its like mom, parent. And there were like 10 different things. And I think all but one of them she did not do. And it was licking. Like one was that she would cuddle like right up next to you. She would need, like, there's 10 different things, and 9 of them she did. Well, the other day she I was laying down with her, and she started licking my arm. I'm like, you do think I'm your mama? It was kind of interesting. I don't know. But anyway. Really? She must sit there a lot. I don't know what she's looking at. She's probably wishing that we were crafting, because my craft room's right in there. She's probably like, come on, Mom. I like to sit on your lap. So this is from 1964. They are the ballet cutouts. Yeah, these are really super cute. Now, here's what I want to tell you about the cutouts. If you have these and you don't want to use the originals, and you're not selling you're just making fun things to gift to people or for yourself, you just copy away. And then you can use them over and over and make paper dolls. I have a whole paper doll series. Sometime after this $100. I wish it was $100. 100-day challenge is done, and we're going to play with some of these and some other ones. But there are, I think, 5. So there's 5 friends. I'll tell you who they are here in a second. And then I'm just going to grab like a stack of clothes. I mean, well, maybe I should say tutus and such. But it is full. Now, these are cut already. They've got the Swan Lake. This is for choice, because I do have another. Now here, another set of these different dolls. They're getting all business-like. Autumn Leaves, the elves. They've got all the names. Cinderella. and this is fancy pants. All right, so here are our friends. We have Miss Marnie, and these are in pretty good shape. And it's what's nice about it is they have their hands kind of to their side, so that it's probably kept them preserved. There's Anne. Here's Miss Peggy. Here's Jill. She's kind of shy. She's the adorable Ginger. And Kathy. Can you believe there wasn't a Carol or a Karen in here? Come on. What's up with that? But there is, I mean, there's tons of clothes. This is, whoops. This is, I just don't want to, I don't want to take them out. There's headbands. Look at this. She's got a little hang on. They're amazing. I'll show you the other one and then, well, probably doesn't go on her. Yeah. Gotta get them. Anyway, I'll show you more in just a second, but let me show you the other ones. But there's two sides of this, and it's just like stuffed full in here. And I got to make sure that when I fold it in half that it doesn't get... Hey, you know what? How I feel about it? Somebody else already fussy cut this stuff out. I'm just saying. Because I do not like to fussy cut at all. Okay, I'm going to lay this aside. We'll come back to you girls in just a second. Now, this big girl, she's a bigot. So I have some info on her. She is my Dolly, and then it says my Dolly Kisses. Promiscuous, 1963. Well, Dolly kissing. But here she is. But wait. Now she's big. Okay. Let me tell you. $11 inches. 11 and a half inches tall. And at her widest part, she's almost 8. So she is big and beautiful. And then here she is, naked. But now you're going to know why she kisses. So here she is, and nothing on. Now you look. Look at her lips. Ooh, mwah. Mwah. She's cute. She is cute. And then look at all of her clothes. Dolly Kisses. Sweet little thing. I just think these are adorable. And I specifically thought, I don't think my niece would appreciate it. She's a big dancer. There's more. There's more dresses in here. But I just thought if you had someone that was a ballerina, wouldn't that be fun? Or if you were and just wanted to make some nostalgic. I was in dance, but ballet was not one I liked. There's shoes in here, bouquets of flowers, tennies. So she's got all kinds of dresses and such. There's a couple more. Super, super cute. All right. So Dolly Kisses. You're a little young for that, sister. Is going back in her bag, but just so I don't, I'll keep this out so we can count her down in a minute. So this is one choice. And then we got our 5 friends, dancing girls. Gosh, they are so stinking cute. They're really cute when you put them up like that. And then, I don't know, it looks like she's got 100 pieces. Did I? So, okay, I'm going to put those down neatly, and I'm going to see if I can get some more things out to show you. Because there's just everything. Like, very 60s outfits. Little choo-choos. So I'm guessing, you know, there's 5 of them. They all have to have these outfits. They have to have the down to business outfits, and then the let's go do Swan Lake outfit, and Let's audition for Broadway outfit. This must be the elves. My gosh, wouldn't that be cute to make a fairy journal out of it? Heck, you could use those outfits in a different body. Okay, so I'll let the recipient be surprised by all this fun in here. I won't dig through it anymore. But I'll make sure it comes in something where it's not bendy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and count it down. Bid enders. So we are at, looks like 11, and we're looking for 12 or more, and we're counting it down. This is for choice of these or these. And this one is called Ballet Cutouts from 1964. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. She's so stinking cute. Alrighty. Okay, I'm going to put these back before I. There for a while, I was. I had gone to some. This was before before I even junked. Well, I know it was before I junk journal. This one maybe one of these wasn't. But for a while there, I was getting I was finding all kinds of paper dolls. It was just weird. And I just am drawn to them. I think they're beautiful, but you know, when they just sit on your shelf for as long as they have on mine and sometimes look pretty, I'm like, I gotta sort through some of these. Okay. Cindy would like the ballet. All right. So then, ladies, we have kissing. She doesn't even have a name. It's just Kissing Dolly. And it looks like. Okay, let me put your stuff together first, Cindy. Cindy. And then who is next? Aw. Yeah, I don't. How old is your granddaughter, Cindy? Because they're in. Sarah Lee, you were next. If it looks like, is that what am I seeing right? If you want the kissing. Oh yeah, see, and they're in good. You know what I would tell you if you're going to let her play with them, they're in great shape. Consider laminating them. Miss Kissy. Okay, Sarah Lee. And I think Sarah Lee was at 10, right? I'm writing down 10, but tell me if I'm wrong. I got to get her name in the duck. We have any Floridians out there today who've been to the Mucky Duck? It's a pretty fun place. Sarah Lee. Besides the big giveaway, I have 1, 2 additional giveaways, it looks like. Possibly 3. All right, thank you guys. Thanks for your awesome bid ending too. Ladies, you're fabulous. I love it when a plan works out. All right. So we've got some vintage, no, we have some antique postcards, and these are for choice. What happened to my postcards? Maybe I didn't put them in there. Well, if not, I'm just going to tell you. We'll just take that ticker off because I don't see them. So, these are starting at $3, but you get a choice of two of them. Well, there are four. There are two pink and two purple, but one lucky winner, depends on which color you get that I randomly picked, will be taking home this antique enamel knob with the magnet to hold on your cute little postcards. So let me just take this off so you can see this. This is what you could also win. It's very heavy. You could probably hurt somebody with it. Could be used as a weapon. So these are all for embossed. I'm not going to take these out, the ones that are in the, I'm just not. The ones that were in the plastic. But this first one is part of the pink package. And remember, these are starting at $3 because I apparently I missed this one when I'm writing them all down. This does not have a year on it, but it is embossed. It is thick. This one is, it's not flocked, but it's velvet. These I got from an antique dealer. I've had these. You guys probably know I collect antique. I've collected antique postcards since I was probably 10, maybe younger. My mom used to love to go to antique stores, and her and her best friend would go, and my best friend, her daughter, and I would go with. And this one's from 1914. So there's two pink. Yes, $3 starting for two cards, and then one lucky winner is also taking home the display piece with the magnet. If you want it. If you don't want it, you don't have to take it. The other two are purple. And this first one is, here's the back of it. I didn't show you the back on the other. It's from January 13th at 6 p.m. Iowa. I cannot read, Knoxville, Iowa, actually. I cannot read the year. So this is the first one that says best wishes. I don't know what you're talking about, but pizza's been flying. This says, Dear Aunt Lizzie, we are all hoping to find you the same. We hope to find you the same. Versus, I don't know. Mama will write soon. Lester and Dick. No, this one, I don't know. But this one's cool. This one's actually, let me see if I can feel it. Yeah, this one's shiny. Like, you know, the day before embossing glaze. No, Cindy. The postcards don't bite. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let me show you the backs of these two. And this one says birthday greetings. And then on the back, you got it. What? I gotta scroll up. What bites? Oh, a lizard. Okay, I was thinking a dog, I'm like, hitting it with a towel. Wow. Somebody's gonna call. All right. We have 3. We're looking for 4 more, and I'm gonna go ahead and count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty good at reading cursive. If people can write, you tell me. I'm sure it says. It does look like there's some other word with it, but I think it says Lester and Dick. Unless it's Lastia, and she just like, or maybe it's Lester Haddock. I don't know. But you know what? It's going to be whose job to decipher who's taking these home. Stephanie at 3. So, Stephanie, do you want purple or pink? They're yours, girl, for $6. So, and lucky you, pink was the winner, but you get to take this little display home as well. Nicely done, Stephanie. These are great. I did a video and I'm like, Dave, can I please buy these? This was at an antique store. And I don't know, I paid like $30 for all of them, but I'm like, I can do assemblage with them. Guess how many assemblages I've made with them? 0. But they're cute. So I will. Congratulations, kid. Okay, this is Angela's pick. I know I put that one in there. Carrie, yes, we can plug the Christmas in July swap 2023. This week is the big reveal. And Carol, what day is the official? Is it tomorrow the official videos can start coming out? I believe it is. But I don't want to say wrong. I think. Oh my gosh, you and me both, girl. I am dying. I'm still staring at all the stuff mine gave. Yes. All the stuff every day that my Secret Santa gave me. I'm not using it for a while. Not even my yearbook stuff. I keep just staring at that too. Oh, awesome. The winner posted today. So I'm missing out. I need to go watch and see who the winner was. So what happened is that the brilliant Carol from Crinkle Path came up with this wonderful idea to do Christmas in July swap 2023. She invited myself and Pam Van E to co-host with her. And we had 15 folks that participated, and we swapped 3 different times with 3 different prompts of things to give, like tags and supplies and things like that. And then at the end, on our 3rd opening, we get to open our gift to see who our Secret Santa is. I can't wait. And in that process, people said, can we guess who everybody else's Secret Santas are? So you had an opportunity to help Carol also get to her 600 subscriber goal. So if you haven't, hop over, subscribe to her channel. You can do that while you're talking to me and see what's going on. But what she did was extended it. Thanks to Sarah. It was Sarah, wasn't it, at New England Junk Journals, who said, I want to play. And they came up with a plan, and Carol executed something fabulous. And so everybody could send their guesses on who had the Secret Santa and who was right. That with the most amount of guesses, and I think you had some extra opportunities to enter your names, doing VRs and such. And apparently, when we get done, I get to go watch Carol and find out who the winner is. I can guarantee it wasn't me. And I even I had process of elimination for at least a couple, right? I'm not very good at that, but oh well. Yes, next May, she will come out with it again. You're going to have to be like instead of Kringle, you have to be Carol Chris Crinkled Path. I don't know. Just saying. Okay, it's Angela's pick. Angela's pick comes from, things that I just love. And you guys know that I love Timo. And so I know it wasn't me either, Carrie. So trust me. Um, I have two things that I want to pass on to you, and these are basically what I paid for them. So I have a quick claim. These scissors have not failed me. I even got the iridescent ones for you. Woo woo. For every color. You don't have to choose. And then this, I had always wanted one. And no, it is not an air hockey puck. However, I think you could probably use that. There is a disc. This is felt. This is just like what goes on the bottom of your, you know, chairs, sofas. And you put this on it. And then when you're using your stamps on your and pushing down on it, you can use this to help. I used it for something just the other day that wasn't my stamps. But it's brilliant because it slides. So, but you're getting both of these, I believe. Or did I do a quick claim? I better look. I don't even remember. Angela's Choice. Oh, I found my. Yeah, it's for the set. They are $5 for the first person. This is a quick claim for the first person that puts in the word lizard. I shouldn't say that because I don't really like lizards that much. I mean, I'm terrified of snakes, but lizards, I can, as long as they keep their distance. Our little neighbor kids, the ones that sometimes come and knock. Well, the big sister has a bearded dragon. It's in her room. Lizard. Who got lizard first? Oh, let me see. Oh, speaking of gross critters, let me tell you. Actually, I should be asking you for prayers in all honesty. The other day, Stephanie, all right. The other day, it was early in the morning. Dave wasn't even up yet. And I had made my coffee and I was like, oh, I'll just go sit out. It was nice. It wasn't 100 degrees. So I'm like, I'll just go sit out, listen to the birds, take the puppy out, mind my own business. And all of a sudden, I had a tank top on. And I was like, what is that? And so I was like, gosh, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. And so I just kept like picking at it. It didn't hurt. It was just like something that was like stuck on my skin. And I couldn't see it. So I finally yanked it off. It was a tick. Okay, needless to say, Dave was up after that. I freaked the chic. And it was a deer tick. I'm like, what do I do? Because if I would have known that's what it was, I would have taken the proper process, So let's just hope I don't end up with Lyme's disease. And so everybody say their prayers. But oh my gosh. I mean, these are Iowa problems. Although ticks are in a lot of places. Ugh. I'm like, what if I said Dave? And it could have come from the yard. It could have come from one of the animals. Could have come from the kitty. I go, what if it came from when we went to South Dakota and it was in our bed or we have more of them somewhere. And he's like, Angela, I was awfulizing to awfulize. I was freaking out. A baby face bug. Oh my gosh. And Sarah Lee has not forgotten the baby face bug. I'm going to ask my best friend. She lives in Arizona. Okay. I am getting more napkins in my Etsy shop. And so I thought, you guys asked for bundles, so I'm just going to do a mega bundle. Subject change. Let's talk about teddy bears. How about teddy bears? Do I have any teddy bear-ish things around here? Do I have any teddy bear? I have a duck. I have a very sweet duck, Tammy. Think ducks. So what I got for you guys is a 20-pack of napkins. Now, normally I sell a 10-pack of napkins and on Etsy, and they're, $6 for 10 of them. But I'm getting new ones. And so I want to be able to share some of these with you so I can bring the new ones. And by the way, the new ones, I'm going to bring a bundle to you first before I put them on Etsy, because quite honestly, they go really fast. So I'm showing you, this is very eclectic. This is like, we got all the holidays, we got all the sizes, we got all the feels, we got all the poppies. I love this one. The vegetables. We got this little cocktail napkin, and then we have the matching big one. We got some Christmas. They do not have ticks. No, Karen. The ticks are gone. Do they have ticks? My animals have, so here's the thing. The animals have all been treated for fleas and ticks. So they are not going to stay on them. They just could travel on them. I said I was going to change the subject for Tammy. Now I'm talking about them again. Now here's my favorites. Lemon to go with your, well, not gin and tonic. Something, margarita, an orange, and a watermelon. Yes, you can. And that's why, oh, yeah, you definitely can. So here, I got an extra one in here. So yeah, look at this. So here's what I'm thinking with these. Like, here's the whole watermelon. So could you imagine, you could put this, take it apart, decoupage it on, pull that off, use the tape, decoupage it onto whatever you want. And this could be like a whole signature page. I need a marker. That does sound good. So there are, how many did I say? 20 in here. And you're getting a bargain because there's 20. There's only 10 in my packs, and I charge $6. So, and you're getting an extra watermelon because it was in there. But these are great. Yes, you can do all of the same things. In fact, this is one of the prompts on I don't know what day for the 100-day ATH. So I got some fun things planned for that too. I'm going to wrap these back up around here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and count it down. We're at 8, looking for 9 or more. And we got Stephanie in at 8. So looking for 9 or more. Yeah, it really is. I mean, this is a great, if you don't have any napkins, then this is a great starter pack because there's just a little bit of everything. And truthfully, I am starting to thin the herd of my napkins because one napkin, you guys that use these a lot, can last you for a very long time. So I don't need, I have bundles that I sell already, but even the ones I have for myself, I don't need all of those. You look nice. All right, 15, 14, 13. Oops, I'm doing it the wrong way. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Carol, you are good. I pull mine apart and then I look at them and I go, throwing them away. Could I do something like this? Yes. Am I going to? No. Or I'll keep them. I'll keep them in my scrap bin and then I'll be like, All right. What did Cindy say? I have not tried that, Cindy. We learn something new every day. Thank you for sharing that. I love that idea. Cindy, I just put the wrong. I put Stephanie. Mr. Phony. I'm going to try it for sure. Stephanie. Oh, okay. Now I have another question for you guys. So, in my process of going through all of my stuff to actually start building kits with, I think I had 18 topics. So it was like summer, winter, fall, spring, right? And then Christmas, patriotic, it's kind of the basics. And then I had like circus and zoo. I had a travel one. I had Noah's Ark. I found 2 really old Noah's Arks books. So, just things like that. So here I need your advice and I need some ideas. So I have these, I think they're 12 by 12. I need to go look, but they're really fancy. They would be like what you would see like a monthly subscription box come in. I think I have pink and green. And I believe they're like 12 by 12. They might be a little bit bigger. But I thought maybe I should either do one of two things. I could either do like a mystery box that was like just a set price, like $35, $40, whatever. And it would include, I'd make sure it included certain things. Like it would have stamps, it would have some, supplies, not just things on that topic. Or I could just sell them at Alive and say, okay, give me your, what's the theme? And then I will make you a box with that theme for whatever that price that I come up with. Whatever it would be probably around the $35 or $40. I need to figure out that box though, because it would include shipping. So you wouldn't pay for shipping. It'd be all in. So A, what do you think about that? And then B, tell me like what kind of other things you want me to consider doing as themes. Because I have a 50s, I have a sewing, but I'm going on that trip next weekend. So if you got requests and you want me to do some personal shopping for you, connect with me before next Thursday so I can make my list. I already know a few things that I'm looking for folks, but I'm not joking. Like that is one of my favorite things to do. I really don't need anything. I've got a very few things that I'm looking for, and it will keep me from just going, oh, I think I need this. Oh, I think I need that. And coming home with a truckload like we did last time. So, I'm getting a possum. And I don't really like possums very well, but I think that that's a good idea. All right, we got more stamps. Speaking of animals, speaking of bugs, these are the nice kind. I've got more stamps, and this is called Butterfly Wings. It's another close to my heart stamp. And so Carrie, tell me what's the great idea? Okay. Okay, I see what you're okay. Baby face bugs. Oh my goodness. I'm looking that up afterwards. I wish we could send pictures on here because there's sometimes that I'm like, I really so you think I should do I could do both. I could do here's a mystery box and then do that, or I could do I mean you or you can say. But for the shopping side, I can just look, unless you want me to look for you specifically. Okay, these are starting at $5 as well, I'm pretty sure. There we go. And so let me pull these out and tell you, keep going in the comments because I will go back if I miss any and look them. These I thought were very whimsical, and they were also very fairy gardenish, in my opinion. And this says, "You make my heart flutter. Love is like a butterfly. It goes where it pleases and pleases where it goes." And then there's some not fleur de lis, although almost-ish, Carrie. See, Karen and Cindy, that would be a good one to push me outside of my envelope, because that's not something I would normally do as a journal. I love the look of it, and I love the idea of like looking for like real gears and like real things that you could use in there. So that would be a perfect one. Challenge accepted. I'm going back. I gotta write, baby whatever, embryo bugs or whatever they were called. So see, now I have done this. I think Susie did a mystery box. So $5 if anyone is interested. I think it was Susie that did. Yeah, Susie did a mystery box, and she sent me an email, and it was just a list of things that she was interested in, and then I shopped for things, and she had a few specifics that she wanted, and then filled the box and sent it to her. So that was really, really fun. I liked doing that. But I thought, I don't know. I think I have like a 12-pack of the green boxes and a 12-pack of the pink. And if they're different sizes, I could say, okay, medium box or large box, whatever. But I kind of like the idea of you guys giving me some things to shop for. Even if, and I could still do a mystery box, but maybe if I had some themes like outside of Angela's brain that I might not be thinking of, like steampunk, then I could say it's a mystery box, or if somebody wanted me to shop for them. Here's that for that. I couldn't stop because I had so much fun with Susie's. It was well, this is an educational program. If you haven't already noticed, we're learning a great deal of things about nature, about life, about our fears. I warned y'all. I'm gonna have my husband look at it, and then I'll be like, will I want to see this? And he's probably gonna say no. Oh my gosh, I can't stop. Tammy, all neutrals would be really fun. I did, it might have been like a series of 2 or 3 videos, and I did a monochromatic, and all I used was white and cream, and that was it. Like all shades of white and cream. And I'll tell you, actually creating a journal like that with one color is not as easy as you think, especially when it's white, which some would argue is not a color. I believe it is, but it was beautiful. I loved it. World of Weird. Ooh, World of Weird. Well, you mean this little Thursday night isn't enough? Oh, that would be fun. Do you know what, Cindy? Dave would he would like to shop for that, which is good because yeah, he would like that. I'm getting him roped into this yet. All right, have we even had any bids on this? I don't even know. I'm just visiting. Yeah, see, Celeste, it's really fun to do something this 100-day challenge. I thought, oh, how hard can this be? It's 100 days. I do a video every day anyway, right? When it's just not something that's in your wheelhouse and you have to now figure out what you're going to do, it's hard. I don't know. Now I feel like I should do flour, FLOUR, because Karen wants me to do paper mache. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't bring it down with me. My mom and dad went to Alaska And they came over to bring gifts for my kids, and they brought me this cute little sticker, and it said something like, "These are weird morels." So morels is something we hunt in Iowa, and if you look closely, they're little gnomes, and they're so cute. No worries. There's no judgment, and this is a safe place. If we can just look away if we're not interested. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure I'm going to have fun going back and reading all these. Keep the ideas coming. I'm going to move on to something else. But if anybody wants the butterflies, they started at $5. Okay. We're almost at the end, kids. Almost done. Ledgers. I got ledgers. Ooh. Hang on. Here, let's do this before I do the ledgers. No, let's just do it in order because I'm going to get confused. There we go. Okay, these are starting bid at $10. Now I'll show you this one. This is a railroad theme. It's got, I don't know what was on it. Maybe somebody had a label that said what it was, what year it was from, or whatever. But this is the first one. It's not in perfect shape, but it has a nice mixture of new and old pages. The beauty of it is it's from 1929. They just don't make them like this anymore. And this is Worlds and Worlds of Fun. Now, you can use them as they are. I'm going to try to like just show you a chunk of like here's the ones that are okay, it looks like this much of it, in case you're interesting, in case you're interesting. If you're not, forget it. That much of the book is blank, I think. Meaning nobody's written the statistics. But and then the rest, the front and the back, all have things written. They're really cool. And the cool thing is it's the Brotherhood of the Railroad Trainmen. So if you have a love of railroad items or memories of my grandfather worked for the railroad, he was a caller. And my step grandpa also worked for the railroad. But it's got the membership and the systems register, and the pages, I don't know. It just feels, yeah, just a second, Cindy. It just feels so soft. And then the other side says membership and system register. The front, let me show you close. This I'm sure will come off. It looks like there was just like a gum, probably a Dennison label on it. This is a little bit raised. The spine is really in nice shape. The front and the back are in great shape. And then this, you can kind of feel like it's almost like a piece of tape would be there. Same kind of stuff that's over here. So you can feel that. And then this feels like it's leather. Pretty sure this is leather. The red part is leather. It's beautiful. So that's the first one. And then the second one, this is choice. This one isn't, it doesn't have as much stuff in it, but it's the school district moderator's record. Like, I don't mean there's not as much stuff. It's just not as thick of a book. But here's the bonus. Whoever gets this gets the how to make a tie on the back, and then the side that you just saw that says how to apply trimmings. And you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like a gaucho lady, I think. So that comes in there. It was in there when I got it. It's staying in there. So here's the front. It is much larger. Why do I always do that? It is just under 12 by about 9.5. So in comparison to this one, you can see this one's a little skinnier. This one's a little wider. And then inside this one, there is the tab that says order of business. There's a bunch of those that have the tabbies in them. And this is kind of your moderator's manual. And then it says 1942, 43, 44. And then apparently they gave up moderating. I don't know. But there is some information filled out. Expenditures. Blank for the annual report. And then it just repeats for each year. So it's really cool. Now let's look at what's in the back because I guess I don't really know. Ooh, it gets really pretty. But see, they didn't give up because now it's up to 1951. So now we're in the 50s. And look, they moved to pen. Ooh, that's pretty. All right, I'm going to start counting it down. This is for choice. And let me see. We have Cindy in at 15. We're looking for 16 or more. This one's really heavy too, by the way. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah, I do too. They're both beautiful. And you know what? Here's the thing. I mean, I have a lot of ledger. I still got issues. I still don't ever want to use the real pages. So I sometimes just copy them. Oh, all right. We're waiting for the bid end. And I see Stephanie in at 22. And all right. Am I right, Stephanie? So Miss Stephanie, which one would you like? We got railroad, number 1, or school, number 2. Okay. I was like, what am I hearing? Now I'm paranoid. Okay, so Stephanie wants the railroad. Okay, and then Cindy, you are next. Just let me know if you wanted the school ledger. And hang on, let me get this too. And the additional little bonus. Stephanie. Miss Cindy, do you want the school one? Did I see that? No, did I not see? That's this one. I'm gonna write Stephanie's name in. Stephanie. The other will do. All right, Cindy Wilson. I need to put your name in the... Okay, the next thing that we have is for those of you who don't have printers. I was playing A few of you know that I had a really bad headache, and I should listen to my dentist and wear my mouth guard at night because I had a TMJ headache and I couldn't get out of bed. So, but I was bound and determined to do something because I couldn't like sleep all day. So I made digitals. Now, let me tell you what these are based on. So the pink binder journal that was the cookbook is going to be a shabby chic journal. And I have these two. These are two of my favorite personal collection cards that I pulled out. I've had these for a very, 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 very long time. And so I thought, well, I'm going to do something with these that I can make some digitals. So then I just started playing. And so you're going to get a whole lot of digitals, and some of them might not make sense, but that's okay. They have not yet been released. They are not on my Ko-fi. They are not on Etsy. In fact, some of them aren't even refined yet. So these are Angela Draft 1. But I printed 2 copies because I thought it would still be fun for you guys to have them. And I want you guys to give me your opinions on what you think. So the starting bid is, let me get Cindy's name off there. Oh, there we go. Is $5, and you're getting, how many did I say there ended up being? Does it say on there? 18 pages. Okay. So what I'm showing you right now is going to be one kit. And there is going to be, it is kind of woodlandish, but these are some of my very coveted French papers that I finally turned into digitals. Wait, that's upside down. And I'm like I said, I'm just doing a draft. So we'll see. But these are, I am going to use these in that, some of these in the shabby chic journal. But I do think these would be very woodland-esque. Thank you. And I like to bring these because I know some of you guys do not have, well, I'm doing it, printers. And so if I can help you out, I would love to. Now, there are a couple pages. Let me see if I can get to them. This one is one of my favorite. It doesn't show up very, it looks like it's white. It's not. It's like a powdery blue color. Oh, can't contain myself. Okay. I'm trying to find. Some of them have the backgrounds. Okay, here we go. Now, for whomever the winner is of this, do you see those lines in there? It makes a pocket. Okay. So I am playing with, I do this on a lot of my digitals. I make the whole page, whatever it's going to be, and then I very faintly put the lines on there. Hey, hey, hey. That was not nice. Leave her alone. That scared me. The dog, that little tiny dog, is chasing the cat. Rude. So that you can cut it out and turn it into a pocket. And I thought, I bet I could get 2 onto a page. Now remember, this is my draft. So I did cut them out. I tried it. I don't like it. But I want to show you what I did. This was with my copy. So all of those pieces that you'll see in a second, I turned them all into little pockets, little tiny tags, because I don't have any little tiny tags. So if you were the winner of this, just know I'm not done tweaking it. This is the bigger of the 2 policy envelope, and that's just about good. But those little ones, I don't like them. So they're going to be something else. And I just don't want you to think I'm crazy. Same with these. You see those? This one, you can see the lines on it. They're just too small. So I'm probably either going to take them out and just leave them as something else, or I don't know. And then there's this one that's just plain, but I am working on all of the ephemera that goes with it. And then this is just a collage. And so there will eventually be 18 pages. But that's not all. Do you remember when? Did I show you that? No. It's coming up this weekend. Manners. Leave her alone. I bought this coupon book in South Dakota, and I tell the story. It'll be this weekend. And I did turn it into a digital because one of the ATHs, the around the house one, is labels. And so I want to do something fun with these. So these were, I paid way too much money for the original, but I was like, I love these. And plus, the couple that owned the place was amazing and it was local. So I bought it. And I turned that into a digital. I still need to tweak just a little bit because I tested it and I did print it out. My goal was okay, so somebody could print this out. And I even perforated all the little things, and tore them out just to see how they would look. And this is what this is what the real one looks like, except a little bit bigger. But my sizes aren't perfect yet. So you're getting, like I said, Angela draft. Okay. And this one I created last week. I know. See, I like to, that's why I like these things. And I use oil cans too, and those little bit magnets, because then I can change these out for all seasons. Like I have 4th of July ones, and I have, yeah. So I agree with you. So this one is some of my French, well, some of it's my vintage wallpaper. Some of it is my French original antique photographs, and then some are original French documents. And I've just started, I worked on these last week. But these are going to go with, somehow, this kit. And these are definitely going in my shabby chic journal. So these are for sure. I've just only begun on this kit. Somebody's going to get to play with them before anybody else. They should be done in the next week or so. But, okay, now, here's where you get to weigh in. This is the other kit. And I just want to know which one you think I should work on next. This is the only page that I have done. This is some of my vintage, or no, this is something, the background is something I designed. It wasn't, part of it's vintage wallpaper, and then part of it's just digital design. So should I elaborate on this color set, or I did this one last week too. Should I do this color set? I know, Tammy. I'm getting pushed out of my envelope because so many of you guys like purple. And I need to just, this 100-day challenge has taught me a lot. And then this is the last one. So you tell me which one of these two I should do first. And if you got anything that you want to see in them. I am not by the way, I am not a professional graphic designer. I am an untrained, I'm self-taught. So that could be scary. So, I usually just do these for myself, and then I say, I think others might like these, and so I'll share. And then this is the other French kit that I'm working on. And these are some of my vintage, it's not really, these aren't French. These wallpapers are some of my vintage ones. And to my knowledge, I know she can't talk, but I got these in the US of A, this little gal. So that's the last kit. So whichever one you tell me, that's what I will do next. But somebody is going home with all of these. So this seems like there's way more than 18 pages. Well, I know there's 8 of these. I'm counting. I guess there are 18. Some of them are just cardstock. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count this down. Oh, gosh, now you're giving me... Somebody's got to break the tie. Because I'll squirrel otherwise. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. I don't know what those two are doing, but it is not good. I'm just waiting for the minute. It's almost time to change out my patriotic tree too. I know it seems weird, but I'm still going to do summer. I've got like lemons and pineapples and fun stuff. Did you see it? Oh, I'm showing you the wrong one. Bid end. Thank you. And I can just imagine Tammy saying that in her sweet voice, her sweet Texas drawl. Okay, I got to read up here. Sleep is way overrated. Okay, so I see that Sandy, it's going to Sandy. Awesome. Congratulations, girly girl. Well, stay tuned because I'll do a flip through when they actually come out. And by the way, Sandy, I'm throwing all of these in. I just whipped those up this afternoon, so no judgment on my cutting ability. Sunshine, rain. Oops, I got new comments. I got your name in the bucket. I just got to put you in here. I have one more ledger. I have a couple of really cool. Also, I mean, I thought about keeping them because they were inspirational to me for digitals, but and they're just kind of special. They're a little unique, but they're more like cabinet cards than postcards that may have come in like a letter. They could have come in a calendar envelope. And I gotta find them. There we go. And these are starting at $6, but I think they're big, and I think they would make adorable journal covers. They are 6 3/4, or this one is 6 3/4 by 9.5, and this has pansies and the ribbons. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you two? Mind your manners. It's got this neat house. I can't zoom in really well, but it's gorgeous. It is in wonderful condition. Here's the back. Nothing on it. Leave her alone. And this one has the little girls. And then the old cabin in the woods. I just love the florals on this. I figure, I mean, I have taken photos of this, so if I want to use it as inspiration, I can. But if somebody loves this kind of stuff, this one has a little bend. Let's see, can you tell? A little bit of a bend. It's not cracked or, well, is it? No, it's not. But Angela needs to, come on. I got to show you this. You got to see this. Come here, Zenny. I think who was I watching? I was watching a live sale, and somebody was talking about a dog bear, and I was like, okay, this is real life. Look at the camera. Look at her face. She needs a haircut so bad. She looks like a bear dog. Are you a bear or are you a dog? Now go be nice. Oh my goodness, she's a hot mess. Oh, okay. Let me go back to the comments. And we got to get, there we go. So, well, where were we? I don't like to touch these a lot because I'm. Do you ever feel like when you're holding these kind of things that you should be wearing white gloves? I probably should be. Um, these are $6 starting out. I don't see any interest, so I'm going to put them very carefully aside, and that's okay because I will just use them for my future digitals. I got to put them somewhere. Here, put them up there. Oh, Karen. Karen's in at 6. Look at me paying attention. All right. So we have Karen in at 6. We're looking for 7 or more. I'll tell you, I see these at antique stores, and some of these go for crazy money. Yeah, we need some of that Delta winds too. All right, I see halt. Why am I halting? Okay. Oh, yeah, I see why. No, these are real. Well, I'm assuming they're not repros. I've had these for, well, I'm not going to tell you how long I've had them, but not all my life. So, if nothing else, they're very, very vintage, but I've had them since then. So, I don't know. They don't. They'd have to be pretty good. No, they're not. They're original. I don't think I've had both of these for that long. I feel like I've only had one of these, or maybe it was a different one. I don't know. I had a bunch of these bigger ones, and then I had some that were this size that they cascaded out, and then it was a whole scene. All right, I'm counting down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I was just looking if anywhere they had like anything hidden. You know, sometimes they have like a name or an advertisement. They don't. Okay. I'll wait for the bid end so I don't say anything I'm not supposed to do. Oh my gosh. Now I'm going to have that song in my head. I know every lyric to almost all of Helen Reddy's songs. So when Carrie was asking about karaoke, bring it. Angie Baby, I know that one. You know what? She was a special lady. I wonder why. She had some issues. Stephanie, which one would you like, my dear? What's the song? Oh, it makes me cry every time I hear it. It's the one with about the little girl. Oh goodness, I can't remember. It'll come to me. But yeah, when I was little, my dad was in Korea during Vietnam, and he did not get to meet me until I was 6 months old, which has nothing to do with the radio. But when he did come home, he would ship things back, and one thing he shipped back was this huge like stereo thing, and it had those great big headphones. They were white, and then it had the turntable, and so I would like sit for hours and put John Denver and Helen Reddy and Starland Vocal Band, and I would just rock out. So I know all the words. Stephanie, my dear, which one are you gonna take? I'll wait for. I'll go ahead. I'll keep moving on, but Sandy and Carrie. It was Stephanie, and then Karen is back up, I think. So you guys just let me know. I will watch the comments. And we'll just keep on moving. Okay, antique. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything. I've got some antique books. The second one. Oh gosh, girl, I don't know. Oh, not pansies. Okay. The little girl. I know, that's beautiful. Okay, Stephanie, hang on. I'm calling those babies. Yeah, afternoon delight. You get it. Rubbing sticks and stones together in the broad daylight, looking for a little afternoon delight. Don't get me started. I'm a horrible singer. Stephanie, when you get that, I got it. Steph, I'm gonna put that inside of probably your yearbook, so it stays. Okay. You know, when you think about it, all of those songs, like even now, like I love me some John Denver, but I was singing those songs out loud at like really little, like 2, 3, 4, I don't know. Some of those songs were not appropriate. Took me a long time. I was like, oh wow, that's what they meant. What is the song that Elton John, is it Elton John that sings it? No. I'm horrible at remembering names. I could just like say, oh, you know that song where they say, but anyway, they talk about the jester, and each one of them is somebody, like one of them, I think it's, who sings that song? You know what I'm talking about, right? And like the jester is supposed to be somebody, and someone's Elvis, and the whole, I think one is like Buddy Holly, and I don't know. You know the song though. This is the world through Angela's eyes. Okay, girl. Thank you, Karen. Karen, I'm going to put yours between some extra cardboard and hard cardboard inside of the highlight magazine, just so you don't wonder where it's at. Okay, let's do these antique books. Oh, these are so American Pie. Thank you, Don McLean. Yes, like I know the words. All right, where'd you go? Antique books. Antique books. Okay, so one of these is from 1866. Tammy, what would I do without you? No, 1909. Did I write 1906? No, 1909. This is Alice. You know, I told you I have a lot of things from Missouri. Alice, a lot of things from the Missouri stuff were from Alice's house. Or Alice, I don't know. But this is called, now I don't understand why. Look at the front. It is beautiful. It's embossed. It's not very big. It's precious. Like, I think, well, I mean, it is about 4 inches by a little over 6 1/4. I don't know. This is just, it's beautiful. But the name of it, okay, maybe there is a lake. I don't know. But here's the name of the book. It's called Lady of the Lake, a poem in 6 cantos by Sir Walter Scott. And it says, come one, come all, this rock shall fly from its firm base as soon as I. It is amazing. So that's the first one. It is in really good shape for as old as it is. Oh yeah, it's. Are you and Jimmy going to stand and read these poems to each other? Like, you know, like Shakespeare. Look at this. This is interesting. She hand wrote in here, Canto 6, April 5th, 1912. So I wonder if, like, maybe they, I don't know, maybe she did some kind of, I think she was a teacher. So I don't know, maybe she used it, but I could just see her walking around with it. She was an avid reader. Now here's another one. It's embossed. It's the, now this is, these have been around. But this is from 1866. And it is the McGuffey's New Eclectic Reader. Again, would be awesome. It's not only embossed in the front, it's embossed in the back and on the spine. These are phenomenal. Oh, wait, there's more. What is this? You guys, look at this. It's in there. Hang on. Well, this is worth it all. Can you see what that is? It is a piece of paper that has been cut out. There's the back. It is in the shape of a bullet, and it says 38, 56, 255 Winchester Smokeless, model 1886. So I guess they don't know when you killed somebody, it's smokeless. It's just she gone. I'm trying to hold it so. But all it is it like literally was cut out of a newspaper and it's stuck like way down in the corner of the right here. So that comes along with it. How fun is that? There's a lot of reading. There are some pages that, if you can imagine, it does have a rip there. And then I thought there was one other page, but overall, man, somebody took, oh, here's more. This is from 1925. Somebody wrote in it from Salem, Missouri. Let's see what they say. Do you like me? Yes or no? No. Phillips Bournes, Chicago, Illinois. It's just, I don't know. They're just writing something. But interestingly enough, there's all these lessons, and it's, they're readers. And it talks about modulation. It's got, the pages are really nice too. Very, very nice. All right, so I'm going to count these down. I need to take Stephanie's name up there. And I have Tammy in at 8, looking for 9 or more for choice of these two. So I'm going to count it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. These are so great. And I'm just making sure, do I have anything else? Oh, the ledger. Oh, I forgot to show Anna. I forgot to sell Anna's Stell. Don't worry, Carrie. Okay, so Susan is that, okay, Susan wants the reader. And so Tammy, that leaves, okay, so that was Susan at 9. I'm looking for them. What happened to them on my piece of paper? And then Tammy, just tell me if you want the this one. Okay, then I think that worked out because this one is yours, Tammy. It's coming your way. Susan, I got a Fleming. Tammy. Sweet Tammy. If you don't know by now, all of you guys get new names when I write you down. Tammy Sweet. Sandy Wilhelmina. Yeah, no. That's the way I roll. All right. Tammy is in the pot. Susan needs to go in there. And we have one last item. I don't know. Do you want me to do the should I do the fairy garden this week or should I save it? Should I save it or should I not? I don't have to. We can do whatever we want. There we go. It is. Let me put that up there, hon. Thank you for asking. Whoa. There you go. It's a Restoration Harmony. Number 1 at gmail.com. That was weird. Okay, that fly has got to go. Last year I had a fly that came to visit, and Pam Van E named it Freddie Fly. And apparently Freddie couldn't stay away, so he came back. Good Lord. All right, Susan. All right, last thing, unless I think we're going to save the other. I don't see anybody that's just dying to have me do the fairy garden, so we're going to skip it unless somebody says, yes, Angela. Okay, last thing of the night. We got the last ledger. It's starting at $8, and it is all about analytics, which, you know, it's the analysis of something. I don't know. Hang on. And this is starting at... Well, it's starting at $8. Come on now. There it is. So here's the front. And doesn't this look like an old composition notebook? On the front of it, I'll try my best to read this. I believe it says volumetric analysis, stravametric analysis, could say Irma or something Munson, spring 1943, winter 1944. Hey, somebody give me a standing ovation for trying to read that. But look at this. Whoever owned this book did a very nice job of taking notes. I mean, if I understood any of this, Dave, of course, did. You know, he's like, oh, yeah, that's this, that. I'm like, okay, forget it. I can't even say this word. Phenolphthalein. Yeah. No, thank you. But it is so stinking cute. And it is only 5 inches by 7.5. And it's just chocked full. Like, with impeccable written notes. Phenolphthalein? Did I do that right? Whew. Probably not. Thank you, Susan. Isn't this beautiful? Determination of calcium. Verna. Her name is Verna. This was Verna's book. There's her name. I see it. And then there are some blank pages, some grid pages, but really, really cool book. That's why I don't understand any of the chemistry. I hated chemistry. I did like the periodic table. That was interesting because it does have in here a lot of the like abbreviations for soluble chloride. But then math comes into play and forget it. There you go. All right. I think we do have a bid. Chemical analysis. We have a bid of 11, looking for 12 or more, and I'm going to count it down. Remember, you can get in your just in cases when I start counting that down, and then just wait for the bid in. 15, 14, 13. Oh, look at that. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Yeah, Verna had some seriously beautiful handwriting. And then look, she separated it all into gravimetric analysis. This is winter, so it's 2 classes. She's smart, girl. Sarah Lee, you can be my best friend because I hated all those, but I can help you with art, history, geography. All right. So I'll wait for Sandy. I think Cindy might have come in after the bid end, but I'm going to wait and make sure I'm not wrong. You know what happens. I've had a fun night. I think it would be Cindy at 14. But you got it, girl. Yeah, because that was your bid. Let me just make sure. Oh, no, wait. Okay, maybe I see it different. I'm just gonna look over here because I oftentimes can't see the same thing as you can. Oh, that's a beautiful looking mug. I'm checking, Stephanie. I wonder if Carrie is still there too. I do see Cindy, or I'm sorry, Stephanie right before the bid end and Cindy right after, but and I'm just asking Sandy and Carrie because okay, I thought so too. So no, you're fine, you're fine. But sometimes what happens is depending on our internet, we need to double check. So all right, so I see Stephanie at 13. So that means, oh no, see now I'm frozen. Hang on. Oh, you guys are so sweet to each other. You're so cute. Stephanie, that was really sweet. If you're still okay with that, I will okay, then we're giving it to Stephanie. You guys are all so sweet. This is why I love you all. I'll have more. I will have more ledgers. I promise. Now I gotta find it on here. It's on my last page. Aren't they nice? I got the best chatters. Chatter. All right, Miss Stephanie, I gotta find your thing. I am so excited. So next week we'll bring back Anne Estelle and her little partay. She'll hang out with me for the week. But you guys have been awesome. I had so much fun. I had a lot more this week than I have in the last few weeks because that's because I'm cleaning house. Don't forget, if you have things you want me to search for, I will go back and read all the comments. Two things. Don't forget to like the video today. That would be very, very helpful. And continue to comment even after, because I will be watching it all week. Or if you wish, you can reach out, privately, whether it be on Instagram or whatever method you prefer, and connect with me. Sometimes my email is not very reliable, so I would say that would be your last form of communication. Try Instagram, all of that. See that freaking fly, Freddie the Fly, for 50 cents. I ship from Iowa, so it's really nice because it's very central and it seems to be rather inexpensive. However, I shipped something to California or Oregon not so long ago, and it was cheaper to ship to the West Coast than it was to ship. And now this was before all of the new rate changes, and so there's a lot of new benefits. But I mean, it was only a couple bucks. Than it was to ship like to Michigan. I don't know. I was like, well, that's weird. So, thank you, Stephanie. I have a Facebook group. It is called the Traveling Crafter and Friends. I do not post to it very often. I do have an Instagram. It's the Traveling Crafter as well. And then this channel, which, this is where you get all the good stuff. You get all the information. But we got to do our giveaway and see who's taking home this eclectic bunch of goodness. Surprise package with Hannah Montana. See, look at this. When I talk eclectic, this is the antique postcard. I just made some of these. Greetings from Iowa once. That was one of my challenges. And then hip hop, cross the floor, shuffle and diagonal. You get Hannah Montana. Boom. So who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be tonight? Halt, halt. Angela, see Cindy's comments. Oh, Cindy, you are so sweet, yo. I got you. Tammy, I did just ship some things to Canada, and I can tell you for about it was, I think, under 6 pounds. It was about $28 to ship to the most inexpensive thing, Tammy, was $28 to ship to Canada. And that was via not USPS. It was via UPS. I got it. Karen, thank you so much. Now, depending where you live, I'll come and bring it to you. I love me some Canada. All right, I gotta find that. Where did I? All right, Cindy, I want to put a note on your paper so I don't forget. Oh, did I also miss any giveaways? Stephanie got the one. Susan. These are not in great shape. These are to collage with, but you're getting the bundle of collage prescription pieces. And I got Cindy, but getting Cindy, Susan, and Stephanie. I got you, kiddo. All right. Now let's see who is in. the winning. There you go. But they're not perfect. They're the ones you got to collage with. Okay, I got the winner. Thanks for playing along. Who is the winner? You guys see it first. Oh, Susan is the winner. Hannah Montana's coming to you, Miss Susan. What an awesome little, fun little bundle. Well, good for you, girl. And I dug at the very bottom. Wowza. The mucky duck. All right, friends. Well, thank you so much. A special shout out to our bid enders, to Carrie and to Sandy. I always want to thank them very much. Carrie, you will be expecting a package. I always want to thank my moderators for being amazeballs. So be looking in the mail. And this has been a lot of fun. Remember, we are working at getting up to 100 people on here for a live. And when we do, we're having a party. I don't know what it's going to look like. It may be karaoke. You guys can tell me. But send your comments. Let me know. And anybody that's watching on the replay, send ideas on things you want me to look for you. I know there's some things I'm looking for a few others. I've got an ongoing list, and I will take it with me. And I'm really looking forward to reading all the comments to see what you've said. And for some of these, the world of weird and the steampunk, some things that I probably wouldn't have thought about. So until next time, friends, love and hugs from Iowa. And remember, as I always say, remember to take time to be and to just be, and be safe out there. No bug bites, no weird things going on. We'll talk to you next time. And remember, next week I will not have a live. If I can, I will upload a drop sale. If not, you'll see something else fun. I don't know what it will be, but we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. I got you on the read Edith Holden.